Hello my friends and welcome to episode 38 of our Football Manager 2021 Let's Play with Rangers. Since the last episode we've only had a few games. We played Aberdeen, we won 4-1, Nico with a penalty, Josh Doig with a goal, Filip Benkovic with a goal and Lovro Mayer with the goal as well. Before we played Hibs, a 4-0 win there. Leon King, Young Coombs, Weston all on the score sheet from the youth team of course, and Ryan Kent also on the score sheet. Before we then played Dundee, Love Romeo with a quad, three of them from the spot rather. It's a hat-trick, a 15-minute hat-trick from the penalty spot from kick-off. All were penalties clearly, all won by Nico. He then got himself another late goal, and Young Coombs, trying to keep up with him in the goal scoring chart, scored himself a hat-trick to give us a 7-0 victory to bring us into this game against Tottenham in a very good form. This leaves the league table with us 11 points clear of Celtic right now. Mayer on 18 goals, Young Coombs on 17 goals, Weston on 14, absolutely tearing it up. Meyer with 26 assists, Kent with 18. The next highest is Ryan Christie on 9. Player of the match is again Lovro Mayer on 15, and I think this is a stat that really highlighted to me. Where is it? I'm looking for key passes. Where are we? Key passes. There we are. Lovro Mayer on 220. Again, much like his man the matches, you can double second place or add second and third together, and you do not have as many key passes. If this guy goes, we are seriously going to miss him. But if he goes, he's going for big money that we can reinvest in the squad. Money-wise, we have 153 million in the bank. I've readjusted the wage budget and transfer budget because I'm sick of them giving me like 1.5 million a season to spend on wages. I'm never going to spend that. The objective for this save is a £1 billion transfer £1 billion transfer budget. The quickest way to do that is just to keep adjusting that. So we've got to sell obviously to maintain that. The new stadium will help. We've got new youth facilities coming in next season, which will hopefully help again. And obviously we've got a very good product of young players coming through that we don't necessarily have to replace every single player that leaves. There's a few players that I think have hit their sort of max value that I kind of have to look at selling in the summer, and we've already got one pre-transfer already in, which looks absolutely unbelievable. But let's get into this match against Spurs. I'll be pitchside in just a second. So here we are in the last game. Simon McGinty made his debut against Dundee. Played really well, but we've gone back to Filip Benkovic today. Josh Doig and Patterson very close in terms of ability and performances just now. I've went with Patterson just because he's got a lot more games under his belt, particularly at this level. And Eric Vincent, similar with Bradaric, it was an experience thing. Bradaric has done it in Europe, but really Vincent is knocking on the door of taking that slot off him. We're looking at various changes in the summer, to increase that budget and to, free up space. And Bradaric could find himself wanting, because Eric Vincent is knocking hard. He's played very well when he's played. What are we going to do for team hang here? Spurs obviously in very good form. I'm going to go with expect nothing but a win. I want revenge, was the one that I wanted. Go out and make the difference. Come on guys. We're going with Tony Weston up top as well. It's close between him and Hložek. Hložek has been the European guy, but Weston has been doing so well domestically. I feel like he has due a shot. He is improving at a rapid rate, whereas Hložek had that big regression last year, and he's not kicked on since, and I'm finding it very concerning. Now Spurs obviously through a large number of very good players here. We've got Kane, Son, Dele Alli all in their prime. Patterson, good knock there. Benkovic forward. He's found Tony Weston. Tony Weston from the youth team. It was maybe a bit of a gamble to put him in the team, but Tony Weston absolutely rifles it beyond Diego. I'm trying to think what our goalkeeper's name is now. Diogo Costa, I think. A very good goalkeeper, of course, but Tony Weston gets in behind and he actually sticks it through his legs. Very strong shot from Tony Weston, but puts us 1-0 up. If we go out here, I've got no grudge. I have absolutely no grudge if we go out at the quarter-final stage of the Champions League. Kent's put us 2 up inside 5 minutes. Young Coombs with the assist. Kent has got the second of the game. Great play from Young Coombs. Kent just finds a bit of space and he tucked it home. As I was saying, I don't mind going out at this stage. We're against a very good Spurs team. I was happy, I was fighting for third in the group stage and we managed to win it. We then beat Juventus, which was a big result. But at the same time, I want revenge on Spurs. Spurs, if you remember, we got in the Europa League playoffs in the first season. What a brutal draw that was. Not only that, it's one leg away from home now. As you will know, our form away from home is drastically different to our home form. It always has been in this series. And we played very well, and we're a bit unlucky. The 3-1, I think, flattered them. I think at Ibrox we could have progressed from that tie, knocking out Spurs in the progress, which would have taken a scalp out of the Europa League at a very early stage. Now, I think this team's stronger. They're now managed by Jorge Jesus. It's Tony West. What a block that is by Tangana. What a block. We're talking a very good manager that's replaced Jose Mourinho. He's the only other manager that's managed him in this save. Of course, we're only 4 seasons in or so it's not unusual for only one managerial change to have happened. Maybe you'll get 2, sometimes you'll get 3, depending on the team's predicament. But I want revenge on them. I feel like that set us back. That Europa League, as much as it allowed us to go unbeaten domestically that season, do the unbeaten treble, I feel like it set us back because it set back the budget, it set back player values and whatnot, and reputation, which affects the players that we're able to get. So we're only just sort of recapturing, we've probably got ahead of that now. That was really poor defending. Benkovic didn't go through him after Patterson missed the header. Benkovic has to close down Son. If you watch this here, the ball from Isaac, is it Isaac or is it Alonso? Alonso. It's good, but Patterson misses the header. Benkovic stops. He's coming across, and if he continues that run, he's in front and he makes Son work for it. Instead, he stops that run, maybe anticipates a cut inside, I don't know. And it just allows him a very free, clear shot at goal, which, he's going to score 9 times out of 10. That's another great ball. Tony Weston in behind again. Diogo Costa matches him this time. The young man from Liverpool who has came through their youth ranks at Rangers is having an absolute stormer and he's getting him behind every time. Mayer into Nico. Spaniard. He's worth a fair bit of money. Good challenge from Tangana and cleared, unfortunately for us. I was hoping he was going to miss time that ever so slightly. Remains Rangers 2, Spurs 1. That away goal is dangerous, of course. Mayer, Young Coombs. NYC brings it forward. He's not going to take it into the box. He's going to go for Jan Castillo. Mayer agonisingly wide. We're creating though. We're doing well here. This is a good performance from us. So I'm going to just tell them that and send them back out and hope they keep it up. Tony Weston in particular is on absolute fire. He can be a little bit inconsistent, Tony Weston, but when he has a good game, he tends to be pretty damn good. I'm looking at that midfield and tiredness on those legs concerns me a little bit. Pavlovic heads that way, very strong in there. Pavlovic, of course. Tony Weston, he's got a man to his right as well coming into the box. That run seems to have sort of drifted away as he's gone for it himself. He's just curled it wide. Unlucky Tony. There was a run when he was on about the halfway line. I seen a guy charging and he had acres of space and he stopped that run, which cost Tony Weston a bit of support there that I think he really could have used. We are going to bring off Juan Castillo for Ross McCrory. 1, he's tired, and 2, he's on a yellow in a defensive position. So I'm bringing on the captain, the skipper. Castillo is learning that deep line playmaker role. He's up to 3-star now. And I think he caps at 4-star for his left back role. So he is learning it. He's no longer classed as out of position. Pavlovic has let Kane in behind, and it's 2-2. Benkovic sat too deep there, and Pavlovic had stepped up, and Kane just made a good run. We're going to bring Nico on off for Charles Elena, former Barcelona man for a former Barcelona man, but we need some legs in there. Here is Nico. Decent effort to get to Young Coombs, couldn't quite find him. Son plays it across to Alexander Isaac. We were 2-0 up in this game. We've been cruising. We've had big chances. Now, they've had big chances as well. But we've not been able to take those big chances as consistent, as clinically as I would like in this game. That's an offside. Have we gone on to full match? No, we've not. Throw into Spurs. Reguilon taking it. Son. No challenge again. Patterson does make the challenge there though. Weston can't get it. Mayer's first to reply. McCrory over the top for Tony Weston. Now we've got to be burying this on. Another big block. Tony Weston could have had himself 4 or 5 goals here. And it's all about his movement. Every time. Here's Kent. Challenged well by Kalou. Marcus Alonso brings it away and forward it goes. Kane against Pavlovic. 2 very good players. Kane obviously in his prime, which is a bit of a concern. Son. Bringing it to Reguilon down the left wing. He's got men with him. Elena can't get the challenge in. It's played across Isaac. A good save from Inaki Pena. We are going to make a sub. We're going to bring on Adam Hložek for Ryan Kent. 1 again yellow card, 2 fitness. I was tempted to bring off Mayer there for Kai Kennedy, but Hložek is an option. Let's get him in there. See how he gets on. Hložek's record in Europe is pretty good for us. Hopefully he can create something. He's not going to with that throw in, but McCrory picks up. Charles Elena. Oh, that's a crunching challenge from Reguilon. He had to time that so perfect. He did. Patterson the same. Had to time perfect. Hložek in behind. Tony Weston. Oh my days. That's another huge chance for the young Liverpudlian. Mayer whips in the corner. Cleared away. That was a very filled box from Spurs. Hložek. Oh my days. That is terrible, Adam. That's absolutely terrible from our Czech Republic international. Look at the shots. Look at the shots on target. Look at the XG. That was not a 2-all game. Never a 2-all game. But they had 2 big chances. They took both of them. We didn't defend either of them particularly well. Benkovic, I felt, was at fault for certainly the first one. And maybe the second one. Pavlovic could have tracked Kane a bit better. But the amount of big chances we had that were blocked or saved by Diego Costa were unbelievable. I guess that sums it up though, guys. We will be back for the second leg in a couple of days, well, a week's time or so, because it's important. We need to go to Spurs and win now. That's the issue. We have to go there and win. But we can do it. We've just proven that we can go, toe to toe with Spurs. We're 2-0 up after 5 minutes, and then their defence and the goalkeepers pulled out some miraculous saves and blocks. But if you enjoyed this game, or episode rather, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and I'll hopefully catch you all next time.